Morning Thailand supported by Sea Thai Superwear. Wings Learning Circle. Customized English course for your business. And welcome back to the program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip Golf and of course Kun Shane. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ
Now Kun Shane, we gotta talk about,
about Kun Shane.
Kun Shane. Kun Shane, how did you manage to throw two chairs? In the parliament. In the parliament, in the chamber.
I heard someone is laughing from the control room.
Yeah, someone thought it's fun.
Is it very confusing?
Right. So
Actually, what you
Will
did...
Will you throw a chair? We say something you don't like?
No, I might do something else. But in this particular case of Kun Chen Theuk Suban, it started around 7 p.m. But what you didn't mention in the previous break is that the chairs that Kun Chen threw were actually crossed 2 rows.
Wow.
So
who would have thought he's that strong? Maybe he worked out. He has been working
Or
out.
just out of anger?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, but I think it's quite interesting that he used violence in this way.
Because normally
Democrat known for being really well mannered and well behaved.
We were talking about that
in the
yesterday
public.
about how they used to be extremely conservative, just kind of like quiet down, non-violence, but
Is this
how
part of
Kun Chen
changing?
is known of being an angry man as well.
Okay.
Anyway,
not a big
yesterday
shock.
we talked about legislative violence that I used information I got from as assistant professor, Dr. Pit Pongsavat, that he give information about this. He give definition that it is the use of violence between the member of parliaments, especially the physical violence. But in this case, Ajahn Pit kind of compared to the British Parliament, where they have, we can see the arrangement of seating.
Dr. Pitt,
that's Dr. Pitt Pongsavat. The arrangement of seating between the government and opposition. They have a red line between them, drag on the carpet.
It's almost like a border kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that in TV.
It's called 2 sword length line. They're the 2 sword length apart, and they cannot cross the line. The thing is that in the past, the member of parliament can carry weapon like swords into the chamber.
Like so in the really past, because obviously if you use sword, then that's kind of.
As well, he quote Christopher Garrett, a professor at Yonsei University in South Korea as well. It implies that this kind of incident would occur when the opposition party does not see that they would win the election anytime soon. And the fight would occur in young democratic countries in particular, because we use the majority rule rather than the consensual democracy that we already talked about yesterday. The thing is that Ajahn Pit proposed that legislative violence would occur in the society that does not have radical majority. The thing is that we would doubt that how many radical people who support who support the Democrat Party or Pheu Thai Party, because the actual majority would actually situated in between them.
Okay.
So the rule of majority in the electoral system in our country does not reflect the reality of society. Because in some constituency, the winner may win the vote by just one vote.
Right.
But in different constituencies, they may win the vote by 1,000 or 10,000. So Ajahn Pit proposed that we need to design an electoral system that really reflects the reality in the society.
Is there any society that have different, that design this kind of thing?
I think in US they do have electoral vote where how many
that is very different concept.
Right, but it's also according to the number of population in each state.
Actually, in the US politics, they quite argue that the electoral college is quite undemocratic. And it's insult the capacity of people to use democracy. But
There's a lot, in political science.
all right, for example, Ajahn Pete said we can use a proportion for elective and selective political officials
Okay.
that can reflect the reality better. And as well, if we use consensual democracy rather than the majority rule, that will help create a more compromising environment in the country.
What is consensual?
Consensual
I
It's
think
been-
both sides have to agree on.
Huh?
have mutual interest.
But when you look at how people divided in Thailand now, I think that
It's
that
not
is
gonna
even
be
more
easy.
difficult.
Well, but I think it needs to be done, kind of
I
thing.
think it is
You know what I
because
mean?
in the trend of Thai politics right now, we are moving forward to the fact that the country will have two big parties,
Right.
Yeah.
and that would not help. It will just tearing
Make it
the country
worse.
apart more.
So it would just lead to the civil war that we were hoping to avoid. Kind of
And
thing.
the debate we are having right now in the parliament is more like to have or not to have elections, not how to design the model that will create more peaceful.
Right.
Right.
Or even
environment.
more participation and better represents the voice of the people at this point. Because like Tony Blair said, democracy is not about
It's not just about majority.
Yeah, and that's like I think that's one of the biggest problem that we're facing right now, because we think that if we have more people on our side, we should be the one that win, and that's just. But then that's the thing, it's not really just.
Yeah, right now we're
Right.
just on the majority rule.
Yeah, pretty much. All right.
So what you're saying is Dr. Pitt said this is normal that will happen in the parliament of the democratic
Young democratic
development
countries.
young
and
democratic.
underdeveloping country.
Not under
No, I mean not under. Not under. I mean the country that still have.
let's say
their
that the young democratic countries.
Okay, young democratic.
It's still in the beginning of
Underdeveloping.
moving. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So very interesting indeed. But of course, we're gonna have to say goodbye because we are running out of time.
Okay.
However, for this particular case, if you would like to express your concern, what do you think about an MP who's not exactly young be able to throw the two chairs?
Not his ability
over
to throw, but
two roles.
his
Well, that's my
behavior.
fascination anyway. Like, to believe that there's two roles.
His behavior and the majority.
You can
rules
email
and-
us and tell us, maybe in your country there might be some tips and interesting situation as well. Let us know. Morning Thailand show@gmail.com, or you can visit our Facebook page.
facebook.com/morningthailand, and also you can watch every episode playback on youtube.com/morningthailand. And we would like to thank our sponsor today, CC Double, for really nice referee-like
Yes.
top, and Royal Ivy Regatta for Kunchen attire, and
And see Thai Superwear Quality the World Trust, as well as Wings Learning Circle, customized English course for your business.
And we would like to thank everybody that tuning in and watching us. Thank you very much. And we'll see you guys again on Monday,
Next
6
week.
a.m. And today, สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ